What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling Bants. That's right, we are back. We are live. It is time now to talk about Raw. That's right, I watched Raw. I watched Monday Night Raw. And I've got to say, parts of it were okay. Rest of it, just not worth watching. Glad I didn't watch it live because that would have been absolutely brutal. Big up to those of you that can actually sit through those 3 hours. You are soldiers. You are just unbelievable. How do you do it? Because it's abysmal, half of it. Kicks off the show, you've got Bobby Lashley, the new WWE champion, and he looks like a champion. He talks like a champ. He walks like a champ. Absolutely brilliant, and I loved everything about him and Brock Lesnar in the ring. Brock Lesnar was fantastic on the mic, and it just goes to show that no one's telling Brock Lesnar what to say. And why can't they let others do that? Why can't they give others the freedom that Brock Lesnar gets? And see if they sink or swim, and if they're shit, send them packing. If they hit it out the park, we've got new superstars. Brock Lesnar is fantastic, probably one of the best on the mic at the moment. He is killing it. He's funny. He's entertaining. And yeah, I'm happy that he's going to be in this Elimination Chamber. What I'm not happy about was like other people like qualifying matches again for the Elimination Chamber. Who decides who qualifies for the qualifying matches? How do you qualify for a qualifying match? Can someone explain that to me? How to qualify for a qualifying match? Who qualifies? What makes them qualify worthy? What makes them worthy to be qualified for this match? Can somebody tell me? What did Kevin Owens do to get into this match? What Austin Theory? AJ Styles, what did he win? Rey Mysterio? What did they do at the Rumble to deserve this? I get Seth Rollins had a great match with Roman Reigns, deservedly going in, but he lost. He was a loser going into it. Well, he won, didn't he? He didn't lose. So technically, yeah, Seth Rollins, yeah, I put him in there. Brock Lesnar lost, but then he won the Rumble. So it's his rematch, so he gets to go in. I understand that. But the rest of them, I would have liked more story, maybe build it up throughout the weeks towards the Elimination Chamber, not just blow your load and have all the elimination qualifying matches in one Raw episode, and we already know who's going into it. For the next couple of weeks until Elimination Chamber, we're basically going to get like 6-man tag matches player. So, but I've got to say, the opening segment of this show with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar was probably the best thing of the show. It was the most enjoyable segment. These two look like professional wrestlers, look like champions, and how they should look, how they should walk, how they should talk. They were fantastic, the pair of them, and I want to see more. Then it went and fell off a cliff, because then we got the dreadful Nikki Gash, Nikki Trash, Nikki Smash. Oh my days, how is this woman still wrestling? Are they just taking a piss out of every Scottish wrestler at the moment? Because Drew McIntyre's done up like William Wallace. You got Doudrop, and then you got Nikki Ash. It's Vince McMahon just ribbing all of them. He must be just taking a piss out of all of them, surely. Because what the hell, man? How can you believe that she is a viable opponent for Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley's a killer, but needs a lot of work on her facials, on her acting skills. She's dreadful. Everything else about her is phenomenal, apart from, what I've just mentioned. The match was bland and boring and terrible. Just bad to watch. She really shouldn't be on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley deserves a lot more than this. You're going to get goofy shit on Raw and WWE, standard. And tonight we've got a scooter race. That's right, a scooter race between former UFC wrestler, or UFC competitor, Matt Riddle, and former Olympian Chad Gable. And these two could legitimately have great wrestling matches, and I'd love to see them go at it. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of the Matt Riddle stuff, but actually the funny one for me, the most entertaining one, is Chad Gable. He reminds me a little bit of Kurt Angle. I can see him like trying to get that in there, bringing in Kurt Angle, and he's been watching what Kurt Angle used to do, and some of his mannerisms. You can see Kurt Angle shining through, which is nothing wrong with. Kurt Angle was very entertaining, and bring it, man. I'm more than happy to see that from Chad Gable. He's doing a good job. While it was goofy, it was stupid, the scooter race, Chad Gable was entertaining throughout the show. You cannot deny that. Riddle is annoying, but he's excellent in the ring. When he has to flick that switch and get in the ring and turn it on, he's absolutely phenomenal. We'll get to his match in a little bit. Alexa Bliss and the therapy session, another goofy thing on Raw. That why are they doing this to her? Why are they still going down this road with the Fiend and all that stuff when he's long gone and they're still carrying this on? It's terrible. This whole Lily thing, I really don't. I'm not interested in it. And I had to fast forward through all of that. Didn't want to know. Miz versus Dominic. Dominic Mysterio is improving, getting better like I thought he would. Looks like they're going to go with The Miz and Rey Mysterio, maybe for a feud. Maybe that's a WrestleMania match. It'll be a decent one, mid-card sort of match. Like something to fill the card up. Miz versus Rey Mysterio, if they tell the story right, it could be done quite well. I was surprised Miz didn't interfere in the main event later on in the show. Well, the main event match between AJ and Rey Mysterio. I thought that would have been something he could have done to further their story if they're going down that road, which I think they should. Maybe they're going to play, Miz is jealous. Why is Rey Mysterio on the cover of the new game? Then they could have done, why is Rey Mysterio in a qualifying match? What has he done to earn it? Why wasn't the Miz in it? Do you know what I mean? But Miz won. Got Rey sent to the back and just... no. I'd like to see where they go with this. Hopefully it can be done well. Stupid 24/7 championship is still around. Why? And how did Dana Brooke get it? Someone needs to explain that to me. KO show. Kevin Owens is getting buried week by week, but it looks like they're teasing a feud between him and Seth Rollins for WrestleMania, probably. I'm guessing that's where they're going with this. Seth Rollins is in the Elimination Chamber. Seth Rollins is very entertaining. The crowd were quite loud for him. I think maybe is he in his hometown? I'm not too sure if Cincinnati. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. One thing we did find out tonight that we've always wanted to know is Omos has beautiful eyes. And that's something I've always wanted to know. Does he have beautiful eyes? It's been pointed out and you can't deny it. It's what we've all been thinking. It must be. Riddle said it tonight when he scooted up to him. And yeah, we've all been thinking that. So then we got Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory. And Austin Theory could be a superstar in the making, but I think you don't want to push him too early. You don't want him getting burnt out and them getting bored of him and just dumping him, because he's a superstar in the making and very good in the ring. I don't know if he's ready to be going into the Elimination Chamber just yet, but he's in there. So I hopefully he does well. See how it goes. Decent match with him and Kevin Owens. Shame Kevin Owens is getting buried like this. But there you go. Angelo Dawkins defeated Dolph Ziggler in a nothing match. Chad Gable won the scooter race. And yeah, it was goofy, it was stupid, but it's Raw, isn't it? That's what you're going to get from WWE. So what do you expect? Come on, guys. I think they should have ended it there, though. They didn't need to go into a match straight after. I think I'd had enough of seeing Riddle on the show. Chad Gable entertaining. Otis, okay. He's a potato with legs. But didn't really need the match. They could have saved that for next week, maybe. Riddle versus Otis. We didn't really need any more of this segment. It went on for too long. The scooter race was enough. So, yeah, maybe say they They cheated to win the scooter race, get out of town, and then next week Riddle comes out and demands a match, and then that's when they have the qualifying match. But Riddle's in the Elimination Chamber now because the ball bag with a suit came out, Adam Pearce, and announced it's going to be between Riddle and Otis, who's going to go into the Elimination Chamber. Riddle wins the match. It was a decent match. Can't say it wasn't. I did enjoy it. The two of them worked their asses off in the ring for a decent match on Monday Night Raw. Probably one of the best matches on this show. So, yeah, it was okay. No Randy Orton. I wondered where he was. Probably didn't want to have anything to do with the scooter race. I was like, no, thank you. I am not doing that. I'm sitting my ass in catering. And if you think I'm going to have anything to do with this, I will RKO you out of nowhere. So that's probably what happened there. Bianca Belair defeated Carmella. I'm guessing they're heading. They haven't got anything for Bianca Belair title-wise this year. We know where they're heading, so I'm guessing she's going to be shoved into the tag team title picture. They're going to get her a partner, and I'm guessing it might be Sasha Banks. And no, it's not because they're both black. No, that's not the reason. It's probably the best one to bring in because they've got a story. They've got a back history together. They were in the main event of WrestleMania last year together, and this year they'll win the tag team titles together. Makes sense? No? Maybe? It's something for them. But yeah, Bianca Belair, good in the ring. Just would like to see more from her, personality-wise. She's just, when she's angry, she's skipping down the ring, smiling, swinging her hair. When she's happy, she's doing the same thing. When she's lost, she does the same thing. When she's won, she does the same thing. You know what? I want to see something different from her. Then we had AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio, and you know this is going to be a decent match. It would have been a fantastic match 10 years ago. Phenomenal 15. But today, it was okay for what it was. AJ got the win. Probably the best match on the show, probably. Next to probably Riddle versus Otis. AJ's in the Elimination Chamber, my guy. So, yeah, I'm happy that AJ's in it, but I doubt he's going to win it. So he'll probably just sell his ass off for everybody in there. The Elimination Chamber's already booked. No story to it, just qualifying matches. But how do you qualify for a qualifying match? What qualifies you to be in a qualifying match? It still hasn't been explained to me. Anybody? Can anybody tell me? No, none of you. See, nobody knows. Nobody knows how to qualify for a qualifying match. What qualifies you for a qualifying match? I don't know. And then the return of Ronnie. Rowdy Ronnie. Rousey. And she got a decent reception, actually. Didn't say much, but you don't really want to say a lot because she's not the best on the mic. Let's be fair. That's okay. Try and hide the negatives, accentuate the positives. Get Becky Lynch out there as soon as possible because she is good on the mic. Becky Lynch can talk. She is decent. She has improved a hell of a lot. Character-wise, everything about Becky Lynch is a lot better. I'm liking this Becky Lynch. And for me, many people are saying, yeah, it's going to be Charlotte versus Ronda at WrestleMania. Some people want to see Becky versus Ronda. I don't think we're getting either of them. I think they're going to do it again. I think they're going to be doing a triple threat match again. We're getting Rousey, Flair, Lynch 2. Oh my God. Do you remember the last one and the botch fest that was? This is going to be fantastic. Can't wait. Main event it, baby. Anyway, it was a decent show overall, but for 3 hours, how do people sit through that 3 hours? I've got to say, Jimmy Smith on commentary is got a lot better. Byron Saxton has got a face you want to fucking slap. Corey Graves, yeah, he's all right. I can put up with him. Commentary team on Raw is actually pretty decent. Apart from Byron Saxton, I can take or leave him. Don't need him at all. But overall, decent show, actually, for Monday Night Raw, for once. Will I watch it again? Probably. On the road to WrestleMania, they always up their game. So that's what you've got to expect at the moment. They're going to be upping their game, getting people to watch, tune in for WrestleMania. That's all that Vince cares about nowadays is WrestleMania, booking that, and that's it. The rest of it doesn't matter. And it's so obvious that they're hyping up now to WrestleMania. They're actually putting a bit of effort into their storylines, hopefully. That should be pretty decent. The show was decent. It wasn't great. It wasn't poor. It was decent at best. If I'm going to grade it, probably give it a C overall. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Wrestling Bats. You know what you've got to do now. You've got to like, you've got to subscribe, you've got to follow us on Twitter. That's where we're at. Help a brother out and get this YouTube channel up and running. It's done okay. I haven't been on it that much recently, but I'm back now and I'm going to be doing a lot more on here, coming with a lot more content. You know them ways. We've got the new setup, as you can see. And I'm ready to roll, ready to do more, ready to get on top of this and get raw. We've got NXT coming up next, another review. That'll be out soon. Just got to watch the end of that. So I can't watch these shows live. I don't know how people do it without having the fast forward button right there at your fingertips, because some of this shit ain't worth sitting through. It's that simple. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time.